This is Andrea, and today I'm making an easy and delicious Southern style meatloaf. This recipe is so good, quick and easy to make, and perfect for those fall nights. So let me show you what you're going to need. You are going to need 2 pounds of ground meat. You're going to need a pound of ground beef and a pound of ground pork. Now I got this from the grocery store and it's a mixture of both. If your grocery store happens to have that too, I'd grab it. Otherwise, a pound of ground beef and a pound of ground pork. You're also going to need a couple of eggs. You're going to need some cracker crumbs, and I'm using a butter cracker, but you could also use saltines as well. You're going to need some diced onions and diced bell peppers. You could use all green or all of one color, but I had a multicolor pack of bell peppers, and so that's what I'm using. You're also going to need the seasonings of your choice, and in this bowl I have salt, onion, and garlic powders. For the glaze, you're going to need some ketchup, Worcestershire sauce, and brown sugar. And as always, I'll make sure to leave the recipe in the description box. Let's get started. Okay, so first you're going to start off by adding your ground meat to a large bowl. Then you're going to add in your onions, your bell peppers, your seasonings, cracker crumbs, and your eggs. And you could use a spoon if you want to, but it's just easier to get in there with your hands and mix it all up. So once you have your meatloaf all mixed up, you're going to take a 9x5 pan, loaf pan, and then you're just going to spray a little bit of oil on it so it doesn't stick. Now I happen to be using a meatloaf pan that I got from Nordic Ware, and it has this little tray that you can lift up when your meatloaf is finished cooking. But if you don't have one of these, loaf lifters, don't worry about it. Just use a regular old 9x5 loaf pan, and you're just going to take your meat and just put it inside your pan. And then you're just going to take the mixture and make sure that you pat it down. I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I am going to pop this into my oven and let it bake for 1 hour. Okay, so while my meatloaf is in the oven, I'm going to work on the glaze. So I'm just adding my ketchup to a small bowl. Next, I'm adding in my brown sugar and my Worcestershire sauce, and just going to give it a good stir and set it aside until that meatloaf is ready to come out of the oven. Okay, so I just took the meatloaf out of the oven, and now I'm just spreading that glaze on top, and then I'm going to pop it back into the oven for another 15 minutes. Okay, so I just took the meatloaf out of the oven. I'm going to let it cool for a few minutes. Then I'm going to get it plated up and show y'all how I serve it. Okay, so here is everything all plated up, and I am serving my meatloaf with some homemade mashed potatoes and some sauteed green beans. I hope you all enjoyed this quick and easy recipe. If you did, please make sure to give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, we'd certainly love to have you. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.